Hello, Taurus. Elsie here to do a read for May. Here we are, Taurus. We are at the precipice of May. It's going to be May. If you know, you know. Thank you, Taurus, for clicking here. I do appreciate you. Thank you for those of you who are brand new and you're just walking in on this mess. Thank you so much for taking the time to stay. I do appreciate you. If you're the ride or die, you know who you are. I've been talking to you in the comments over the last couple of days. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. I do appreciate you. And if you are having a birthday in this Taurus season, I wish you the very best of your new solar year. Make the most of it, my friends. Okay, so we're here to read for the month of May. This pile here, we're going to pick a card here for the overall energy for the month. This is the Sign of the Times Oracle. This one here is the Quantum Oracle. We're going to use this for the beginning, the middle, and the end of the month. And then we're going to clarify it. And then we're going to use tarot for some advice. Some advice from Spirit. But for those of you who are here looking for, if there's going to be any love coming up, I am going to do that as well. We're going to use the Lover's Oracle, and then we're going to use the Journey's End. We're going to go with that at the end of the reading here. So if you're interested in the love portion, then please stay tuned. So here we go, Taurus. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for clicking here. As I said, if you've never been here before, I hope you'll be in the comments. Some of us like to be there. And thank you for all the ways you've been loving on me on this channel. It was a beautiful birthday surprise to reach the 50K. Thank you for all of you who have subscribed. And if you haven't, I hope you'll stay. I hope you will. We are kind of a community here by now. Not only the Taurus tribe, but all of the tribes are trying to integrate you all. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. What's the overall energy for Taurus, please, for the month of May 2024. Oh, Taurus, we have Destiny. Look at that. So we have Destiny and the Palm. It's card number 18, Taurus. And card number 18 in the tarot, because I primarily read tarot, is the Moon energy. So I do believe that something spectacular is hiding under the surface. Destiny is about to arrive. Look, Taurus, if you need to know something about your astrology energy, I'm just going to go ahead and suggest that you go see Jimmy at the Tarot Ship. He is the one that I usually watch for all of my my astrological energy. So there is a lot of spectacular things and placements coming up in the month of May for Taurus. So please go see Jimmy at the Tarot Ship. All right. Here we go. Let's talk about what's coming up in the beginning, the middle, and the end of May for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what is coming up for Taurus. So we have you in your courage here this month. That's what I feel like. I feel like destiny is coming and you're going to have to be courageous. We see somebody here waiting at the edge of the dark forest, right? This person is wearing their armor and they do have a sword in the hand. So I want to say that you have everything that you need, Taurus, in order to face whatever is coming at you, whether it's challenging or whether it's not. I feel like you have the courage that you need. You're feeling courageous in the first part of the month here. Tell me about the middle of the month for Taurus. We do have the middle of the month being friends and colleagues. It looks like you're about to be a little more social, Taurus, going out with people from work possibly. Maybe some of you are beginning a new job, and so maybe you'll make friends amongst the colleagues at your job. We do have the end of the month energy. Tell me about Taurus around the end of the month. We do have teacher, very interesting, because you are the Hierophant. So you are somebody who is a teacher, but maybe you will be taught, right? It is really important when you are the teacher to keep your mind open enough to be able to receive lessons as well as give them. The only way that we can give the lessons is if we first receive them ourselves. Bottom of the deck, we have milestones. Look, I feel like there is something energetically really cool coming for you, Taurus. So let's take a look here. We're just going to leave this love energy off to the corner for the end of the read. Here we go. You're manifesting miracles. I'm telling you, it's right there. So manifesting miracles is what is coming up in the love energy for you, Taurus. Says your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to flow in its guidance. All right, one more card for the love energy. Give me a mood. Give me a mood and an energy here for Taurus in love. Taurus in love. We have happiness. Taurus, I feel like it's going to be a month like no other. We have happiness. It says, I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Look, this is key. Taurus, if you're mean, if you're miserable, if you're angry at people, if life isn't going good, it's the wrong path. That means, that tells you, it should tell you that you need to make some changes. Happiness is the right path. And I'm not saying it's all butterflies and rainbow farts. That's not what I'm saying, right? But the thing is that if you're generally a happy person, if someone asks you, Taurus, are you happy? And you say yes, I do believe that you're headed in the right direction. Bottom of the deck says empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. And I feel like that's what's coming up here, that you are going to be seeing both sides of some type of situation. Let's clarify some energies here. The bottom of here is going to be for the advice. We're going to get tarot on that and get some advice for you from the universe. But first, let's talk about this overall month of destiny. Now, card number 18 is the moon in tarot, which means you don't see this coming, Taurus, but you might feel this coming. You might feel that something that is destined for you is about to arrive. Let's find out what's going on with destiny for Taurus, please. Tell me about Taurus for the month of May. For May 2024. Tell me about Taurus, please. We do have the Knight of Pentacles being in the reverse. Taurus, I feel like you are like, where the hell is mine, Elsie? You've been telling me for so long that it's arriving. I want to say it's stuck in the mud. Your damn horse is stuck in the mud, Taurus. That's what it feels like here. We've got the Knight of Pentacles being in the reverse. And when the Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse, it's like nobody's paying attention to the situation. Nobody is putting energy into it right now. Whoever you're waiting for is stopped dead in their tracks. We've got the Five of Swords. Somebody here is fighting themselves. They're fighting themselves, arguing with themselves. It's like a mental argument that they have going on within the self. And I don't think it's you. I think it is whomever is bringing the destiny. I feel like you've been waiting a long time for something that is not as it seems, Taurus, because the card number 18 is the moon. Look, 18 breaks down to a 9, which is hermit energy. So it feels like there is someone that you have not been speaking with, possibly. Or the hermit energy is you being by yourself, being in solitude, not being alone or lonely, but being in solitude, trying to figure out what it is you want to do, since this destiny here has stopped in its tracks. It's like you're waiting on something that you've been waiting on for a really long time. We do have the Three of Cups. There is going to be some type of reunion or celebration, or you are about to get a lot more social, making new friends, going new places, trying new things. So instead of sitting around waiting for whomever you think is in distance in love, whoever you think might be in the future, stop it, Taurus. Get out there on a zip line. Go try some bowling. Join a paint thing. Go to wine and paint night. I feel like you need to pick up something new and exciting. And every time we pick up a new creative thing, Taurus, it does give us a hit of dopamine. I'm telling you that when you start to create something brand new, it's going to make you feel differently. I really feel like the overall month energy tells me that there's going to be reunions, and not only in love, but in friendships. We have friends and colleagues here for the middle of the month, right? So it does feel like for some of you, you might be starting a new job where you are going to, start fostering new friendships with your colleagues, possibly. But this shows me, people around a table here commiserating and talking to each other, having fun, having a few drinks. And it does feel like that is what is coming for your overall month. Spring is here, right? And so you're going to become more social. You're also going to be getting way more invitations, I think. So if you're the person who always has to extend the invitation, I feel like people are going to be like, where's Taurus? Where's Taurus? And I feel like you're going to get more invitations this month because it's your destiny. It's your destiny to get out there, try new things. And, you need to start being comfortable, Taurus, with the unknown. So instead of terrorizing the universe, hey, where's mine? Where is it now? Is it coming now? Is it here? Is it here? When's it coming? Is it here? And everybody wants to know the date and time and place where their destiny is going to arrive, and that's none of your business. Your business is to enjoy life. So I feel like that's what this is saying here, that your destiny is stop fighting it, stop waiting and creating scenarios in your head about why they don't like you or why they're not near you or why they haven't come forward. And I want to say that it's not your problem, Taurus. It's the problem of the Knight of Pentacles that is in the reverse. For some of you, you could be dealing with Virgo energy. You don't have to be. You could be dealing with air energy, right? Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Or you could be dealing with water energy, which is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Maybe even Virgo or Capricorn. But I feel like something is stuck. Something's not moving, and it's because it's destiny. Somebody's not ready for you, and you're not ready for somebody. So it could be on your side, and maybe you need a few more lessons, or maybe they do. Take it as it resonates for you. I'm not on anybody's side. I don't got a horse in the race, Taurus. All right. So the beginning of the month here, we have courage. Why does Taurus have to be courageous? Or why does Taurus have to be courageous here? We have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Taurus, I feel like at the beginning of the month, you feel a little bit unstable as it pertains to your pentacle world. And so, wherever you live in the world, we're dealing in these crazy economic times. It's become so crazy expensive to live in Canada. I'm sure it is that way in the US as well, and India and Australia and Germany and wherever you are. I feel like it's New Zealand. It feels like no matter where you are, the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. I feel like you're really fighting for every penny. I mean, if you're not, good on ya. I'm glad that you're rich, but a lot of us aren't. And so I feel like with the King of Pentacles being in the reverse, that your stability is unsure, or you're feeling like you need to be more courageous about your 3D world, which involves your money, your children, your house, your car, buying groceries, the finances that are coming in and out of your home. And it feels like here that you're just trying to save as much as you can. I feel like you're trying to stay in balance, which is showing us here with this pentacle that's balancing on this person's head here. I feel like you are trying to keep all the money to yourself as much as you can. And to me, this is saving money, being miserly, not buying things that you used to buy. Maybe you're not treating yourself as much as you have been. And I feel like you're a little bit tight at the beginning of the month. We do, and it may be because of this, Taurus. Be aware that you're the overgiver, just like Virgo, just like Capricorn. You are the overgiver. You're the one who wants to be in service and help people and make sure that they all have what they want. But I feel like what the universe is telling you for the first part of the month is keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself, because there is going to be some type of financial thing that's coming up here that is going to upset you or put you on your head. I don't think it's a deep financial impact, Taurus, but I feel like it's going to be a lesson for you to save your money and not to spend it. Look, I'm a Taurus too. I love beautiful things. I love a beautiful home. I like to get my nails did, as you know. I do my own hair because I used to be a hairstylist, but there's things that I like as well. And I've not been able to, on that grocery order, put on the sweet thing that I usually like. We like food as well, right? So I think that you need to have some courage for the beginning of the month, Taurus, because I feel like you're going to feel the pinch a little bit, and it might be in money, but it's anything in the 3D world. Maybe they cut your hours at work, and now you've got to save a little more, or you've got to rely on your savings, whatever it is that is the Four of Pentacles that you're holding back on. All right, the middle of the month, we have friends and colleagues. And tell me why the friends and colleagues is here. I feel like you're going to meet new friends. It feels like you're going to meet new people. For some of you, you've already told me in the comments, this is no psychic vision, you've already told me in the comments that you're starting a new job. And I think you're really going to like the people that you are meeting at the workplace. So it is going to start off as being a little bit overwhelming if you are beginning a new job. And you don't have to be. Friends and colleagues could be just about anything. You could be volunteering somewhere. We could just be talking about your friends, but take it as it resonates for you. We do have the Seven of Cups, which tells me that that the friends and colleagues, I feel for those of you who are beginning a new job or even just a new path in general, maybe you've decided, right? Like, because when we get to a certain place, we realize, when our third eye opens, we realize that the people that are around us were not the best people to be around, right? And this could be the friends and colleagues energy, where you've realized that maybe some of the people you have in your life, Taurus, it's an illusion. That you thought that they cared for you. But I think that when the illusion falls, Taurus, or when you really do meet real friends and colleagues who can be friends, you start to realize that the illusion was the people you were hanging out with, or maybe not the people that you want in your life, because they're negative, they talk down, maybe they're argumentative, maybe they talk badly about other people when they're not in the room. But I feel like it is, for those of you going into a new job, a new situation, I feel like it is going to be overly emotional, overwhelming. You're going to have a lot of opportunities as well to do things with these friends and colleagues. I feel like you're going to be given a lot of cups to deal with, a lot of emotional things, getting attached emotionally to people, possibly. We do have the sun, which is here, and I want to say that you're going to make great choices, Taurus. So don't worry about it. The friends and the colleagues with the sun tells me things are all in growth by the middle of the month here. So the middle of May, you're having breakthroughs, and the breakthroughs are in friendships, possibly. For some of you, it's colleagues. It could be in the place of work that you're at. You don't have to be going to a new place. Maybe new people, you're going to have an influx of new people at your workplace, right? And colleagues can be anything. It can be someone who is not necessarily working with you, but is in the same business as you. Maybe you're a nurse and you know a bunch of nurses, but you don't all work at the same hospital, that kind of thing. But we do have the sun. The sun is Leo energy, and it is all about breakthroughs. It's about growth because everything grows under the sun. And as we know, in the spring, right, in our side of this hemisphere here, sorry, New Zealand, Australia, you guys are going into the fall time, but the sun is coming out and things are a little bit brighter. And even if you are in a place where you are now experiencing fall time or going into the winter time, I feel like this still applies to you. I feel like you still will be going through breakthroughs, and some of the confusion or the illusion or whatever you couldn't see through, you're going to get some clarity on that. We do have the Page of Swords, and so that's the student. And I'm going to say that some of you just really need to be a student of the breakthrough. Trust it. Trust that this is for your growth. And honestly, some of it doesn't feel good when it's for your growth, because growth means we got to change, and we can change and try and grin and bear it. But I feel like for some of you with the sun here, that as you're learning with this Page of Swords, you're learning new things, you're deciding to investigate new things. Maybe some of you will decide to go to school to get a new job, possibly with friends and colleagues. But we do have with the Page of Swords, the Page of Swords is ultimately the student, and the one who is open, their mind is open to whatever is going to arrive. You don't have to believe it all, of course, but whatever is going to arrive this month, I feel in the middle of the month is a lot of opportunity, a lot of emotional opportunity for some of you. And emotions, you know, the Seven of Cups to me, it is overwhelming. So it feels like a lot of people coming at you at once. And that's why I said that maybe you are getting a new job, because it feels like you're going to be meeting like gobs and gobs of new people this month. That's what it feels like here. Tell me why the teacher energy is here for the end of the month for Taurus, please. We do have the Three of Wands, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Moon energy. I feel like you are, at the end of the month, you will have learned a bunch of lessons, Taurus. We do have the Three of Wands, and it tells me that you are probably going to be walking away from some things, whether they are friendships, maybe it's a job, a situation, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a friend that you feel is not pulling their weight. But it feels like with the Three of Wands in this depiction, this person sees the three and is no longer waiting. They're grabbing the wand and they're going out to manifest whatever it is that they want. They're taking action on a new, fun, exciting path. I want to say that the teacher is showing up, Taurus, because I feel like you've learned some lessons and you're not going to repeat patterns. So I feel like being the teacher, maybe you are the teacher, but as I say, sometimes you're the student, sometimes you're the teacher. But when the student is ready, the teacher will always appear, whether that teacher is you or someone else. We do have the Five of Cups, and so I feel like what you're learning possibly or teaching could be about regret. There's no point getting obsessed with the spilt milk, right? The things that really don't have a huge impact on your life, yeah, they might make you sad. Yeah, you might have regrets, wishing you did something different. But I feel like what you're learning this month about regrets is like you really got to focus on what's important. And if it really does fall into the category of spilt milk, just wipe it up and move on. We do have the Moon energy here, Pisces and Cancer energy. It does feel like that there is something that is arriving, and I feel like it's something that has destiny connected to it. Now, I do know from watching Jimmy at the Tarot Ship, look, I just like Jimmy, that's why I'm mentioning him. He's saying that there is some auspicious connections within the planets that are coming up between the 23rd and the 25th of May. Please go take a look at the most recent reading. And we have the Moon energy, right, which is destiny. This is card number 18, which is the Moon energy, card number 18. So I do feel that whatever is showing up is showing up at the end of the month, that you see it, or sorry, you feel it, but you can't see it. All right, what's the advice for Taurus, please? Tell me what the advice is for Taurus. Oh yeah, maybe we should. Charlie was just saying that maybe we should just get a new deck on it. So let's do that. Let's find out what's coming up for Taurus. Tell me what the advice is, please. Tell me what the advice is. We have the King of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Two of Swords. Look, Taurus, I feel like you really do need to be open to whatever comes, whether it's hard or not. I feel like you need to face things with your arms wide open and be ready to receive. There are a lot of people, and maybe it's not you, but there are a lot of people who tell the universe everything that they want. They think that they're shopping at Macy's, right? They give the laundry list of what they want, but then they're too closed off to receive it, because you have to be about whatever it is you want, because you're attracting whatever it is you are, not what you want, right? So I think with the King of Swords here, for some of you, I think the advice is to make sure that you're acting out of nobility, out of honesty and truth, and always saying the thing that is honest. Stop keeping it under the surface, and don't, a lot of people don't use this King of Swords energy because it can be a little aggressive or a little abrasive. And although the King never has the intention of being aggressive or abrasive, the truth to those who are living a lie it's gonna mess with their demons, I'm telling you. So there are going to be some people who are not a fan of your truth, Taurus, and I think you need to be open to the truth anyway. And I feel like you just need to see things for what they are. It feels like you need to say what you need to say. In order to be able to get out of this Two of Swords, you need to take off this mask, and you need to be open to whatever's coming. For those of you who are not open to the good and the bad, I feel like you're here. You're stuck. You think you're sidestepping the potholes and that you don't want anything bad to happen. So, you know what I mean? It feels like you can't do that. All you're going to do is blind yourself to what the reality is, right? It's time to figure out what the reality of it is. We do have the Five of Pentacles. So it feels like for some of you, it is a financial issue that might be coming up, or you're feeling disconnected from people. I feel like you're making a lot more friends. We do have the Six of Swords, which tells me that you are disconnecting from the Five of Pentacles. You're disconnecting from disconnection, from feeling in lack, and you are moving with the Six of Swords. You're moving from the chaos to the calm. All right. I'm going to pull this off the table here, and we're going to look at this love energy here. For those of you who are interested in what's coming in love this month, I know some of you are not, and that is cool. Let's find out what is going on here for Taurus. So we do have manifesting miracles. We have your dream is soon to become a reality. And that's why I'm telling you to deal in reality, Taurus, and get that mask off and put down the Two Swords. It's time to start making decisions. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance, and happiness will follow here. We do have happiness. It says, I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. And that is absolutely the truth. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for a deck. All right. Tell me about Taurus, manifesting miracles in love here. It's going to lead to happiness, Taurus. I feel like you just need to see things for what they really are, and stop waiting by the window for whoever you think is supposed to arrive. It's time for you to go out there and live your life. Whatever's meant for you will never pass you by, and you don't got to watch it, ask for it, think about it. You just got to manifest it once and then live as though you already have it. Look at this. Wow. Taurus, we have the Three of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like the universe is telling you, look, we're working on your happiness. We're going to go over the details here of what it is that you need, what it is that you're asking for, and again, the Nine of Cups is here a second time, saying that you can ask for whatever you want, Taurus, but if you're not ready, if you're not open, if you haven't looked at the deepest, darkest parts of you, your shadow work, right? If you haven't done that, then it might be why things are in a stall. Maybe it's not you, maybe it's the other person. Stop getting mad at them for doing their own work on themselves. You demonize them sometimes. In the comments, I see it. You demonize them and you say, well, I'm not second choice, and things like that. And, maybe that's what's keeping your manifestation from coming in. Those are things that you're poking holes in yourself. It's time to take care of those things in the month of May. So we do have the Four of Wands. I feel like somebody is manifesting some sort of stability in a relationship that's happy and expressive and fun. I feel like this card of the Nine of Cups is telling me your wish fulfillment is on the way. Just keep your head down, Taurus. Keep your head down. Keep working on you. This is self-mastery. And it's never about them and what they're doing and why they're not here and what's going on with them. It's never about them. It's always about you. Like, what if the thing that you decided that you wanted is something less than what you deserve? Keep working on yourself, Taurus. That's all I'm going to say. That there is love here. You are manifesting miracles and happiness, and it is about to arrive. Stop beating yourself up about the Ace of Cups. Stop it. Stop it, my friend. It's time for you to release yourself, liberate yourself from whatever you've been waiting for. Stop waiting. Get out there on a zip line. Get out there and learn some painting. Go roller skating. Go do something you've never done before, my friend. I'm going to go for now. And I love you guys. And happy May to you. Bye-bye.